So I walked into my local hardware store recently and I saw something that I haven't seen in a really long time. Baltic Birch plywood. So is Baltic Birch back? And if so, when will it be affordable? Stick around and I'll tell you. Baltic Birch is one of the best plywoods to use for furniture building, cabinets, and other projects. The reason that it's so good is because it's made entirely from birch hardwood layers, with no softwood plies or filler plies in the center. There are also generally more plies than other plywoods, which makes it a lot more stable and a lot stronger. There is a problem, however. The problem is that most birch plywood originates from Russian trees. The actual plywood is oftentimes manufactured in Finland, but a lot of the tree stock comes from Russia. And with Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the resulting turmoil from sanctions and labor shortages and the conflict itself, Baltic birch has become very hard to come by and very expensive. So with there being a pallet of Baltic birch at my local Home Depot, does that mean that things are changing? Well, after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the US and Europe imposed sanctions on Russia, which were designed to punish them and damage their economy. The European Union and Great Britain banned imports of Russian lumber altogether, whereas the US implemented a tariff of 50% on any Russian lumber. That effectively killed the manufacturing of Baltic birch. So how did this pallet of Baltic birch end up at my local hardware store? To be honest, I have no idea, but it's not illegal in the US to buy Baltic birch from Russia. It is very expensive due to the tariffs, but not illegal. In fact, there was a report issued a few months back showing that more than 260,000 cubic meters of Russian Baltic birch with an estimated retail value of 1.2 billion has been imported into the US in the first year of the conflict, and then sold by companies like Menards and Home Depot. So you might be able to find Baltic birch, but it's most likely what they call conflict lumber, which in my opinion is best to avoid, not even to mention the price tag of $129 per sheet. So is Baltic birch back? No, it's not. If you find Baltic birch for sale, it's possible that it's from Finland or Estonia or some other place like that, but without proof, it's more likely than not from Russia. And buying Baltic birch from Russia supports Putin's war in Ukraine. So what do you do if you really need Baltic birch for your project? Well, generally in economics, when a popular product is unavailable, it creates an opportunity for other companies to enter the market and provide a substitute. This can happen due to various factors, such as supply shortages, disruptions in production, or unexpected changes in demand. When new suppliers are able to enter the market with viable substitutes, they're able to make a lot of money.
As I'm sure you've noticed, many stores across the country have been running out of toilet paper as people stock up in preparation for self-isolation or even lockdowns. Some bidet sellers have seen as much as a tenfold increase in sales over the last few weeks.
Bidet. Bidet to you, sir.
Here's the problem though. While there are some substitutes out there, I'm not aware of any product that comes close to the quality of Baltic birch. It may be that there are companies that are working on alternatives now, but I haven't seen it yet. So what about you guys? What have you been using in place of Baltic birch for all your projects? I'm really interested in knowing what else may be out there. So add a comment and let me know what you've been using. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a bunch more lumber and lumber price videos planned, so be sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and we'll see you in the next one.